and told all the other people on the senior people on the team, okay, I'll have a story draft to you Monday morning. I can't remember what it was, say February the 1st. And then the weekend before was in a cabin we had upstate, and just stayed up all night, knocking these notes into shape, assemble about probably a 30-page document. There's a story synopsis and a character synopsis for each of the major characters, and then hand that over, and that would get broken down with me and the designers. And I was always clear, I'm not a game designer, I'm a sort of creative director. With me, and it'd break that down into missions. And then that takes another year or so of that slowly assembling, and then begin. But the bulk of my work's then done for a bit, so I can relax and offer opinions on other people's work and be lazy for a bit, and then start to worry, because then I've got to start writing dialogue. And for GTA 4 in particular, it's like, well, we're going to try and write, our animation's going to be a lot better, our character models are going to start to look better, the world is going to look amazing. Therefore, we can support better, longer scenes. We can have more in-depth characters, but we've got to find a tone that works for that with a game. So easy, no problem. And I start to worry, and also writing as a Serbian immigrant. And I was an immigrant, but I'm not Serbian. And trying to capture what on earth that would feel like. So I start to worry again, avoid work for as long as possible. And then just sit down and start hammering away at a keyboard again late at night. Hammering away at a keyboard and going, does that right? Is that? And once I get one speech, one turn of phrase that I would like for a character, then they suddenly come alive in my head. And so it's like writing with Nico, and he's awkward, he's out of town, but he's got more self-assurance in some way, not the American characters. And so once I kind of taught him through this, he's just stepped slightly back from their ridiculousness. And then he started to come to life. And then I would juxtapose him and his cousin, who had this much more Americanized energy, and that felt like it was a good double act. And then from there it starts to come to life, but it's written in small chunks for the motion. So then we motion capture small chunks, and then the other writers would write the mission dialogue for small chunks, and we'd slowly assemble the game, sort of 10-15 missions at a time over the next year and a half.